day. Kindly follow me on my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. In this video, we will have one of the lesson for the grade 8 mathematics, and that is linear inequalities in two variables. So what is equation? Equation is a mathematical sentence indicating that two expressions are equal. The symbol, this one, is used to denote equality. So ito yung tinatawag nating equal sign. While inequality is a mathematical sentence indicating that two expressions are not equal. The relations symbols are less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and not equal are used to denote inequality. In inequality, the line or the broken line separates the plane into two half planes. Half of the plane, which is the shaded region, is the solution set of the inequality. So dito sa video natin or sa tutorial ay pag-uusapan natin or magfo-focus tayo sa inequality. So when we said broken line, it means that the points on the line are not included in the solution set of the inequality. The relational symbol in which the line is included in the solution set is either less than or greater than. And solid line means the points on the line are included in the solution set. The relational symbol in which the line is included in the solution set is either less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. So in short, gagamitin natin ang broken line sa graph kapag ang given symbol ng inequality ay less than or greater than, and gagamitin naman natin ang solid line kapag ang given na symbol or inequality symbol ng isang inequality ay less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. Below are the graphs of an equation and inequalities. So we have the graph of y is equal to x. So we have the given graph. As you can see, kapag sinabing y is equal to x, the values of y and x are equal. And since ang ginamit dito na symbol ay equal sign, ibig sabihin, wala tayong ilalagay na any shaded part sa graph. Second, graph of y is less than x. So ito yung graph ng y is less than x. As you can see, meron tayong broken line. Bakit naging broken line? Ito ay dahil ang symbol na ginamit ay less than at walang equal sign sa ilalim. And then, ang shaded part ay yung baba kasi mas mababa ang y sa x. So, yung ating shaded region or part is the lower part. Last is the graph of y is greater than or equal to x. So, kapag naman greater than or equal to, solid yung ating line or hindi siya broken line. And then, ang may shaded part naman ay taas since ang symbol ay greater than. Let's now have the first example. Graph 2x plus y is less than 4. So kapag ganito yung ating given, that is called as the linear inequality in two variables. So bakit pa siya tinawag na linear inequality in two variables? Two variables dahil meron tayong dalawang variables, x and y. And linear inequality dahil ang pinakamataas na exponent ay 1. Or wala tayong makikitang exponent or number sa upper right corner ng any variable. So, paano ba natin i-graph ang given linear inequality? We need to follow steps. So, the first is write first the inequality in equation form. Paano ba natin yan gagawing equation form? Simple lang, papalitan lang natin ang less than symbol ng equal sign. Kaya naging 2x plus y equals 4. Second step, determine the x and y intercepts or find any points that will satisfy the equation. So, paano natin hahanapin yan? Una, hanapin natin yung value ng y. Paano natin hahanapin yung y? If x is equal to 0, so yung 2x plus y equals 4 natin ay magiging 2 times 0 plus y equals 4. Again, kailangan natin gawing 0 ang variable x para mahanap natin yung value ng y-intercept. So, 2 times 0 is 0. So, ang matitira na lang ay y equals 4. So, ang ating y-intercept is 0, 4. Again, kapag magsusulat tayo ng ordered pair, ang unang number iyon yung x, and yung 4 iyon yung y. So, that is xy coordinates or 0, 4. Next, if y is equal to 0, 2x plus 0 is equal to 4. Yung y, pinalitan na natin ng 0, kaya naging 2x plus 0 equals 4. And then next, the resulting equation will be 2x equals 4. Pero wala pa tayong value ng x dahil merong katabing numerical coefficient ang variable x. So, paanong gagawin natin? We have to divide both sides by 2. Therefore, the value of x is 2 and the x-coordinate is 2, 0. Next step, connect the points by a line or broken line depending on the inequality symbol. So, alisin natin yung ating equation kanina. Nakakuha tayo ng dalawang coordinates, yung y at x coordinates. So, ngayon, i-plot na natin yung points na nakuha nating sagot kanina. For the value of y, that is 0, 4. So, 0 ng x at 4 ng y. So, nandito sa mismong y-axis ang point. Next is the x-coordinate, that is 2, 0. So, 0 ang y. So, naglay sa eksaktong x-axis ang 2. And then, let us connect the two dots. Ayan, nag-form tayo ng broken line. Bakit naging broken line yung ating line? Ito ay dahil ang given na inequality symbol ay less than at walang nakalagay na equal sign sa baba, kaya broken line ang ating ginamit sa graph. So that is the graph for 2x plus y is less than 4. Next step is to choose a test point on either side of the line and substitute to the inequality to determine if which point may satisfy the inequality. So, hindi pa tapos yung ating graph. Kailangan nating magkaroon ng shaded part. It's either dito sa baba or sa taas ng line. So, gamitin natin yung point na 1, negative 2. That is 1, negative 2. So, pumili tayo ng point dito sa baba ng ating line. So, isa-substitute natin ang 1, negative 2 sa ating inequality para malaman natin kung ito ba ang dapat nating i-shade or yung taas. Okay, substitute na natin ang napili nating point sa ating given inequality. So, that is 2x plus y is less than 4. Again, ang napili natin is 1, negative 2 para malaman natin kung alin yung shade nating parts sa graph. So, let us substitute. So, this will become 2 times 1 plus negative 2 less than 4. Again, ang x natin ay may value na 1 at ang y ay negative 2. And then, kaya tayo naglagay ng open and close parentheses sa negative 2. Ito ay dahil hindi pwede magkatabi ang dalawang sign. So, magiging 2 times 1 plus negative 2 less than 4. Next is to simplify. So, magiging 2 times 1 is 2. And then, positive times negative will be negative and then bring down to less than 4. So, 2 minus 2 is 0. 0 is less than 4. Since 0 is less than 4, so tama yung nakuha natin. Kapag nag-check dyan, ibig sabihin, yung napili nating point, iyon yung ating sashadan na part. So, let us now have the last step. Shade the regions where the point that satisfies the inequality belongs. So, ngayon, i-plot na natin yung points. So, ito yung 1 and negative 2. So, since nagtama yung ating checking kanina, so ang sashada natin is this left side. At iyan na ang graph ng 2x plus y is less than 4. Another example, graph y is greater than or equal to x minus 3. Again, first step is to write first the inequality in equation form. So, ang greater than or equal to ay papalitan lang natin ng equal sign. Kaya naging y equals x minus 3. Second step, determine the x and y-intercepts or find any 2 points that will satisfy the equation. So, ang gagawin lang natin para mahanap natin yung value ng y-intercept, palitan ng x ng 0. Kapag naman hinahanap natin ang x-intercept, papalitan natin ang y ng 0. So, dun muna tayo sa pagsasubstitute sa x ng 0. So, if x is equal to 0, that will be y equals 0 minus 3. So, the value of y is negative 3. At ang ating y-intercept will be 0, negative 3. Next, if y is equal to 0, that will be 0 equals x minus 3. And then, kailangan nating mailipat ang x dun sa left side. So, kapag nag-transpose tayo, magbabago yung sign ng x, kaya magiging negative x equals negative 3. Bakit hindi nagbago yung sign ng negative 3? Ito ay dahil hindi naman natin inilipat yung posisyon ng negative 3, nandun pa rin siya sa right side ng equal sign. So, ang inilipat lang natin ay x, kaya naging negative x. Pero ang hinahanap natin ay ang value ng positive x. So, paano natin aalisin ang negative dyan? So, ang gagawin lang natin is to multiply both sides by negative 1 since negative times negative is positive. So, the value of x is positive 3 and the x-coordinate will be 3, 0. Third step, connect the points by a line or broken line depending on the inequality symbol. So, let us now graph. We have the given Cartesian coordinate plane. Let us plot the point for the y-intercept. So, 0 ang x and negative 3 ang y, kaya naglay siya sa eksaktong y-axis. And sa x naman, sa eksaktong x-axis dahil 0 naman ang y. And then, connect the dots. Ano yung uri ng line na ating gagawin? Is it broken or solid? So, since ang given na inequality symbol sa ating inequality ay may equal sign sa baba, so ang gagamitin nating line ay solid line. Next. So, again, that is the graph for y is greater than or equal to x minus 3. Fourth step is to choose a test point on either side of the line and substitute to the inequality to determine if which point may satisfy the inequality. Again, pipili tayo it's either sa baba ng line or sa taas ng line. Tapos, doon natin malalaman kung alin yung ating sa shaded. So, dito gamitin natin yung point na 6, 2. So, ito yung 6 and then positive 2 naman ang y. So, pumili tayo sa baba naman ng line. So, tingnan natin kung magtatama ba ang ating inequality. Again, kailangan nating i-substitute sa ating given linear inequality ang napili nating point kanina, which is 6, 2. So, this will be 2 is greater than or equal to 6 minus 3. Since ang value ng x natin or x-coordinate ay 6 at ang y-coordinate is 2. So, 6 minus 3 is 3. Kaya naging 2 is greater than or equal to 3. Is 2 greater than 3? Is 2 less than to 3? Is 2 greater than 3? Or is 2 equal to 3? No. Hindi malaki ang 2 sa 3. Kasi, mas malaki ang value ng 3 kaysa sa 2. Ibig sabihin, yung napili nating point na 6,2 ay hindi dapat kabilang sa solution set ng ating given linear inequality. So, proceed na tayo sa last step. Shade the regions where the point that satisfy the inequality belong. So, again, ito yung ating graph. Ang pinili natin ay 6,2. Ibig sabihin, since nag-x yung ating solving kanina, ibig sabihin, hindi kabilang ang point na ito sa shaded part, kaya ang isa-shade natin ay yung taas. At iyan na ang graph para sa y is greater than or equal to x minus 3. Paano naman kung kabaligtaran ang ating hahanapin? Given ang graph, tapos hahanapin natin yung inequality. So, let's have the first example. So, meron tayong graph at ang shaded part ay itong lower part ng ating line at ang given na line ay solid line. So, the first step is to find the y-intercept and the slope. Kapag sinabing y-intercept, iyon yung point na kung saan nag-lie sa mismong o sa eksaktong y-axis. At ang point na yon ay negative 6. Therefore, the y-intercept or the b is equal to negative 6. Next is to find the slope. Paano ba natin hinahanap yung slope? Recall natin na ang formula ng slope ay m equals rise over run. Kapag sinabing rise simula sa y-intercept pataas or pababa, And kapag sinabing run, pakanan or pakaliwa. So, simula sa -6, kailangan nating makarating dito sa -6 ng x-axis dahil dito nag-lie yung point ng ating given graph. So, since nag-rise or pataas yung ating rise, ibig sabihin, positive yung value ng rise. So, let us count per unit. Simula -6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, ang rise natin ay positive 6. Next, run. Since pakaliwa ang run, ibig sabihin ang ating run ay negative. So, let us count simula sa 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, the slope is 6 over -6 or -1 because 6 divided by -6 is -1. So, meron na tayong slope at y-intercept. Proceed na tayo sa second step. Determine the equation of the line y equals mx plus b. Again, ito yung ating equation of the line. So, since meron na tayong value ng m at ng b, so, isubstitute lang natin kaya magiging y equals -x minus 6. Third step is to determine the inequality by taking one point from the shaded region and substitute it to the equation. So, paano natin malalaman kung less than, greater than, solid, or broken line ang ating inequality? Ito ay pipili tayo ng point dito sa shaded part. So, piliin natin yung point na -1, -6, -1 of x, and -6 of y. So, andito siya sa part ng shaded part. So, let us now substitute. -6 is equal to negative times -1 minus 6. So, saan natin kinuha yung equation? Iyon ay yung y is equal to mx plus b or y is equal to -x minus 6. Ang value ng y natin ay -6. Ang value naman ng x ay -1. Hindi natin aalisin yung unang negative dahil iyon yung nasa equation. So, let us now simplify. -6 equals +1 minus 6 because negative times negative is positive. Next, -6 is not equal to -5. So, ano ba ang difference ng -6 at -5? So, since mas maliit ang -6 sa -5, gamitin natin yung symbol na less than. And then, tsaka natin hanapin yung inequality by using the symbol of less than dito sa y is equal to -x minus 6, kaya naging y is less than or equal to -x minus 6. Bakit may equal sign? Ito ay dahil solid line yung ginamit sa graph. Or pwede ring y plus x is less than or equal to -6. Additional example, so as you can see sa ating graph, ang line na ginamit ay broken line. So, ang gagamitin natin na inequality symbol ay it's either less than or greater than. And then, dito naman sa shaded part sa upper left, tayo pipili ng point para malaman natin kung anong symbol yung ating gagamitin. So, first step is to find the y-intercept and the slope. So, since meron tayong dalawang points at ang isang point ay naglie sa eksaktong y-axis sa point 2, so ibig sabihin ng ating y-intercept ay 2 or b is equal to 2. Next, again, the formula for the slope is m is equal to rise over run. Simula sa 2 papunta sa -3. So, ang rise natin, as you can see, pababa. So, ibig sabihin negative yung ating rise. So, that is 1, 2. Next, pakaliwa naman, so negative din, papunta sa -3, 1, 2, 3. Therefore, ang ating slope ay -2 over -3 or 2 over 3 because negative times negative is positive. Meron na tayong slope at y-intercept. Proceed na tayo sa second step. Determine the equation of the line y equals mx plus b. So, this will be y is equal to 2/3 x plus 2 because ang ating slope or m ay 2/3 at ang b naman ay positive 2. Third step, determine the inequality by taking one point from the shaded region and substitute it to the equation. So, pipili tayo ng kahit anong point dito sa may shaded part. So, alam naman natin na ang sunod ng positive 2 ay 3 pataas. And then, dito naman sa kaliwa ng negative 3 ay negative 4 papunta sa negative 10 and so on. So, piliin natin yung point na negative 3, positive 3. So, negative 3 of x and positive 3 of y. So, nandito siya sa part na to. Okay, so let us now substitute the two intercepts on our equation. Kaya magiging 3 equals 2/3 times negative 3 plus 2. The value of y-intercept is 3. Pinalitan yung y. And then ang x naman ay pinalitan ng x-intercept which is negative 3. Okay, when we are multiplying a fraction and a whole number, imumultiply lang natin ang whole number dun sa numerator, kaya magiging negative 6 over 3. Next, since kayang i-divide ang negative 6 sa 3, so let us divide. So this will become 3 equals negative 2 plus 2. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0, so that will be 3 equals 0. Pero hindi naman equals, o hindi naman tulad ang value ng 3 sa 0, so that will be 3 is greater than 0 since mas malaki ang value ng 3 sa 0. So meron na tayong inequality symbol which is greater than. Hindi natin siya lalagyan ng equal sign sa baba or ng guhit sa baba dahil broken line ang ginamit. So therefore, ang ating graph na ito ay may inequality na y is greater than 2/3 x plus 2. Let us now summarize what we have learned about linear inequality in two variables. To graph linear inequality in two variables, first is to write the inequality in equation form. So, papalitan lang natin ang inequality symbol ng equal sign. Second step is to determine the x and y intercepts or find any two points that will satisfy the equation. So, papalitan lang natin ang value ng x ng 0 para mahanap ang y at papalitan ng 0 ang y para mahanap naman yung value ng x. Third step, connect the points by a line or broken line depending on the inequality symbol. So, paano natin malalaman kung broken or solid line? Broken line kapag walang equal sign sa ilalim ang less than or greater than, at solid line naman kapag may equal sign sa baba. Next, choose a test point on either side of the line and substitute to the inequality to determine if which point may satisfy the inequality. And the last is shade the regions where the point that satisfies the inequality belong. Next, to find the inequality described by the graph, first is to find the y-intercept and the slope. Again, ang y-intercept, iyon yung point na naglay mismo sa line ng y-axis. Kapag naman slope, that is rise over run. Second step, determine the equation of the line y is equal to mx plus b. Next, determine the inequality by taking one point from the shaded region and substitute it to the equation. So, kapag na-test nyo na yung napili yung point, makakapili na kayo ng inequality symbol at pwede nyo nang mahanap or malalaman nyo na kung ano yung inequality. Sana ay may natutunan kayo sa aking tutorial. Thank you for watching. If you have questions or suggestions, feel free to comment below. Enjoy learning mathematics. God bless us all!